Hello and welcome back to Just Martin Videos. It's been a long week. I've been doing a show, Les Misérables, as many of you may know. And yeah, I'm finally back, hopefully to do regular content again, 2 videos a week and all that. But yeah, that's not what I'm here to talk about as a main topic. What I actually want to tell you about is how the show went. So, if you've seen any reviews so far, which you may not have done, you'll know already that it went down amazingly well. Now, what you also won't know is just how much work is involved in putting on a show like this. For example, we've been rehearsing we rehearsed for 6 months before the show was put on, and for the last few weeks we did 2 rehearsals a week, some of which were 6 hours long, others were only 2.5 hours long. So, there's a lot of time involved in putting on a show like Les Mis, but it really does pay off. So on the Sunday last week, don't know what date that was, we moved into the theatre, assembled the sets, and for the first time, we could practice with what we wanted to practice with. Then we went and basically the next day we had a tech rehearsal, which means for the cast a lot of standing around waiting for lights to be sorted out and for set to be moved, and for the tech people it means a heck of a lot of hard work. Now, as you know, I've been on both sides of it before, and it's really not nice having to keep on rushing around doing stuff for that day. But when that's done, you move on to the dress rehearsal the next day, which was Tuesday. And the dress rehearsal is when we as a cast first get to perform on set with a band. Now, we've done the band on its own, we've done the set on its own, but combining the two together is really difficult at first. Now, it wasn't too bad for us because we've done it before with West Side Story, but it can be difficult, especially when you're not always facing the conductor who brings you into a song. So, cues can be missed quite easily through nobody's fault other than the fact that you're facing the wrong way because you've been told to. So, after the dress rehearsal, which went pretty damn well, we went on to the first show night. Now, we did 5 shows over 4 days, so Wednesday to Saturday, 2 on Saturday, and every single show pretty much went down an absolute treat with the audience. Now, Wednesday was a bit dodgy. We had a problem with the set. It nearly fell off the stage because it kind of rotated round, but that was all sorted out in the nick of time. So luckily the show continued, and not much more was said about that for the rest of the week, to be honest. So following that, the remaining 4 shows were absolutely spot on. Virtually nothing wrong with any of them. And the cast did an amazing job. And yeah, that brings us basically to now. After doing the final show, people were crying, as you may expect. It was the most emotional week in show business that I'd ever had. And yeah, it was just so weird just having all this just come to an end. 6 months of hard work should not just end that quickly. So yeah, it was a shock to us all really at the end, but that's done now, and it's time to move on to new shows. So we've got a showcase coming up in July, and we don't know what's going to be in it yet, but we will be finding out in the next couple of weeks. And as well as that, as I mentioned at the start of the video, there will be content on this channel. Finally, I've got stuff which I'd like to do. I don't know if I can do it yet, when I'll be able to do it, but there will be content at least once a week, hopefully twice a week, and that should keep you all entertained. So, that's the end of the video. Thank you all very much for watching. Please drop a like, share, and or a subscribe. Please do subscribe if you feel that I deserve it. It gives me good feedback. It might be down that side, I don't know where I'm pointing anymore. It gives me good feedback to create more videos. Every like you give tells me what I'm doing right. Every dislike you give tells me what I'm doing wrong. So, go ahead. Try not to dislike, but Yeah, likes and subscribes and comments are good. So thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you, and goodbye.